Hello, welcome to Spirit Cocktails. I'm your host, Pierre, and happy Thanksgiving. And this is actually take 2 of a cocktail. I already did because, like an idiot, I forgot to hit the record button. Mistakes happen. You're doing 5 episodes. It's guaranteed you might forget to do something. Hopefully not as stupid as what I just did. Forget to hit record, and I got the whole episode over again. I finally got done everything. I'm looking, it's finally done. I can relax. I can start uploading, getting ready. And I go through, I'm like, I forgot to hit record. It's like, why the hell do I have a 9-second item on there? That's why. Well, I know how this tastes. You don't, but it's going to be a really good cocktail. I guarantee you. It's different. You'll see the surprise at the end of why it's so different. But you'll love this cocktail. And this is a Thanksgiving Day cocktail. This is also a variation on a cocktail I made last Thanksgiving called the smoked turkey dinner. Because the original smoked turkey dinner had your citrus, it was also a shot too. This is actually a full-on cocktail. But the original was a shot. You had your citrus, you had your cranberry juice, because you figure you have a turkey dinner, you have your turkey, your dessert, which has some cranberry. So having the cranberry and the orange juice, I didn't really see exactly where the orange juice fit in there. It just made it taste really good. It was a really good shot. And its own right, it's good. But it's really strong in citrus. This one's definitely more stronger in a smoky, oaky flavor. It definitely has a little bit of a burnt caramel. If you ever have like any dark rums, it's definitely something that has kind of bitterness. Like if you ever accidentally burnt anything that has like a sweet sugar element to it, you're getting that bitterness to it. That's what you're getting with the dark rum. So you're getting a lot of them aspects of a burnt turkey dinner. But since I already did this the first time, let's show you exactly how this is made. For my case again, but for your case, first time. This is actually going to be a shake and strain. You want to add ice to your glass. First thing you want to do is take an ounce of your wild turkey. And, yep, this time I definitely hit record, so we're good. Then you want to take a half ounce of your scotch. So the whole thing with scotch is you're adding a nice smoky, like charred oak flavor to it to help amplify the whole concept of a burnt turkey dinner. And you don't want to add much because the whole concept of, if you ever use Ivanabitch tobacco vodka, it's very potent. Not as far as potency, as far as alcohol, but it's something that's very potent flavor. It will stand out no matter what you put in it. But this is actually going to be a 1/4 ounce, so you want to kind of keep it low end, so it's not something that's going to overpower the cocktail. Because you don't want it tasting like tobacco, but you do want that smoky type aspect to the whole cocktail. So you add about a 1/4 ounce of that. Then to help give it that charred flavor, you want to add a half ounce of your dark rum. One thing though, if you ever had like the Black Seal rum compared to say Myers dark rum, Myers does have more of a bitter burnt flavor. So if you want to get a little more of the bitterness, the actual burnt turkey dinner flavor to it, try the Myers. This definitely has a little bit more sweetness to it. It's not as bitter as you get with the Myers. It's definitely something worthwhile checking out, but it's still good either or, that or the Myers. It's still gives you the same concept of the cocktail. The next thing you want to do is you want to add 2 ounces of your cranberry. And then finally, a dash of bitters. I'm using the Angostura Aromatic bitters. You can use any aromatic bitters, scrappies, or bitters, whatever. But Angostura is one of the most widely available ones, so it's definitely something if you can get. Guarantee you could probably find this in almost every liquor store out there. So if you can get it, try it. It definitely amplifies that flavor a very good amount. But you can use any aromatic bitters. But then you want to take that and give it a nice shake and strain. Then pour that into your glass. There you have it. The burnt turkey dinner. Now, here's the little thing. Yeah, obviously, this is a take 2 because I forgot to hit record the first time. But this is something I already know what it tastes like. You don't. But one thing is, it has 2 ounces of cranberry juice. You know the really surprising thing is? I'll show you. No cranberry juice flavor. Period. 2 ounces of cranberry juice. You don't even taste it. It's something that you think will at least get somewhat of the cranberry flavor, but it's something it's masked so well by the smokiness from all these other alcohols that you don't even taste it. But definitely helps bring the ABV, brings the potency of the whole cocktail down enough. But it keeps a lot of that smokiness that you would normally get from all these ingredients. But it gives you a very slight bitter bite at the end. It's not a strong bite, but something that you can't taste the cranberry, but you can feel its effects. Because it's something that you can, because you ever had like a cranberry sauce or just cranberry juice in general, it leaves a nice dryness of, it's tart, but it dries out your mouth a little bit the more you drink of it. But it's something that gives it a little bite, but it tastes like straight up bourbon. That's another thing about this cocktail is very surprising is you have Scotch in it, you have rum, and you have Ivanabitch tobacco vodka. You do get a little bit of tobacco flavor, not really much, but it tastes just like a standard bourbon cocktail. It's really smooth. It tastes just, basically, in my opinion, can guarantee you, given all the stuff that goes in there, it tastes like all you did was take your bourbon over ice. That's what it tastes like. It doesn't taste like you add that much extra stuff, but everything going into this has some smoky flavor. It helps amplify the idea of the wild turkey. So it tastes more like a burnt turkey dinner. It's a very strong, oaky, smoked flavor, but it tends more on, obviously, the bourbon side than it does anything else is in there. So it's a very good cocktail, and surprisingly, with 2 ounces, you don't even notice, period, at all, other than a little bit of a bite, just the effects of it. You don't taste it at all. Cranberry juice. The bitters helps definitely bring up all the flavors. Other than that, you don't really taste that either. But you're really, really tasting the bourbon. You're tasting the Scotch. That definitely helps amplify the other. You can use the anti-Scotch. I definitely suggest when you make this cocktail, use like a more of a peaty, something with a really smoky flavor to it. Something that's definitely going to help bring out that whole burnt, smoked flavor to help keep the concept with that. This one I know is definitely, this is actually also one of my very first Scotches out there, hence why it's down to maybe, well, I had a little more before I had to hit the record button again, but basically a couple more ounces left in that. So, but this one, it's a really good Scotch. It's a good starter Scotch if you want to try it. My dad, when he was younger, this is one of the ones he always had. So you figure I was actually trying to get into the whole Scotch thing, so you figured this is a good one to start with. So I bought it. I like it. But I love Monkey Shoulder that much more. Problem is, it's a lot more expensive, whereas that's not too expensive. That's a pretty big bottle. But I hope you enjoyed this. You know, for me, I already had it before, so I know exactly what it tastes like. But it's a really good cocktail, and it's very surprising after you put everything in it and you see exactly what it tastes like. I definitely suggest you try this today. If you can get everything that goes in this cocktail, definitely try it out. You'll really like it. If you like bourbon, if you like a nice smoky, oaky flavored cocktail, pretty much like any bourbon cocktail in general, you will love this cocktail. Because it's basically, that's all it tastes like. A bourbon cocktail. And this is perfect also for Thanksgiving. Even if you're not a real big drinker, but you do like it, just have it, enjoy it, Thanksgiving. It's a very good sipping cocktail. It's not something I suggest sit there, just guzzle down, just enjoy it. You want to taste that flavor, you want to enjoy that flavor. But I hope you enjoy this. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this. If you do get a chance to try it out, let me know. Let me get your opinions on it. Because I really want to know if you get the same effect that I got with this, where you do not taste the cranberry, period. It tastes just like a standard, basic bourbon cocktail. Let me know in the comments below. And as always, like us on Facebook, Constant Spirit Cocktails. Subscribe to our channel. But as always, drink responsibly. And happy Thanksgiving. And be careful on Black Friday. Be sure to watch tomorrow's episode. Drink responsibly.